All right, Bourbon Quest. It's your host, Bourbon Steve. Welcome this evening. Welcome. Tonight, we're going to be doing a little Evan Williams run through. So, we got a couple of uncorkings to do here with the Evan Williams lineup. We got your classic Evan Williams Black Label. Evan Williams Kentucky First Distiller Black Label. We got the newest Evan Williams 1783 small batch in the new bottle, now at 90 proof, whereas the old one was at 86. Evan Williams 1783 small batch. We got, this is the special one tonight, Evan Williams 12 years old, that I got in Louisville at the Evan Williams experience. First time ever having this bottle, so excited about that. And then Evan Williams single barrel. All right, let's jump right into it. As always, stay hydrated, my friends. All right, so we got a couple of uncorkings to do here with Evan Williams Black Label. A new bottle of it because we've gone through the other ones. So we're going to pour a little in the glass, a little in the infinity bottle here. Infinity pour. Alright, we got 1783. We're not going to do these blind tonight. We're just having fun. Just trying to bring you some content. I love Evan Williams, Heaven Hill. And really excited about trying this 12-year. I've never had it before. So this is obviously going to be a fresh uncorking of Evan Williams 12-year. Alright, you ready? Oh, it's not even an uncorking. It's an untwisting. Well, that kind of sucks. Well, it's an untwisting. That's really kind of shitty. I forget how much that bottle was. I think it was like 120 bucks. It should definitely have a cork. Nah. What are you gonna do? Alright, we're gonna pour some into the infinity bottle. I know that much. That was one of the more disappointing untwistings. I was definitely expecting a cork on that. But what are you gonna do? And then Evan Williams single barrel. At least it has a cork. Alright, so we're going to start off with a little Evan Williams Black Label. What is that? 86 proof. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. I mean, this is probably one of my favorite budget bourbons, is the Evan Williams Black Label. I actually prefer it over the, I know a lot of people rant and rave about the white label, the bottled and bond, which is good, but I really like the Black Label. Just super nutty, soft, caramel, but tons of nuttiness on that. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Just freaking delicious. I mean, obviously it's a budget bourbon. It's nothing complex or fantastic, but just definitely easy sipper. Sit back, relax. I mean, It's definitely one of my top 5, budget daily sippers. The Evan Williams Black Label, I really like it a lot. And then recently, the 1783 bottle went from 86 to 90 proof. Get more vanilla and caramel on the nose, less nuttiness on this one, although it's still there. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. It's definitely much better than the previous 1783, which was at 86 proof. The 90 proof does offer some, obviously higher proof, a little bit more flavor. Vanilla, butterscotch, caramel. A little bit of a weird on the back end still, but it's decent. Anyways, I'm ready. Let's get into the 12 year. This is the one I've been anticipating. Now it even says here on the label there, Evan Williams Bourbon Experience. So I think that's the only place you can get this is at the Evan Williams Bourbon Experience in Louisville. Evan Williams set up his distillery on the banks of the Ohio River in 1783, and it's historically recognized as Kentucky's first distiller of bourbon. This special bourbon is a genuine sour mash that honors his pioneering heritage. Charcoal filtered, 101 proof. So we've got 86, 90, 101. Extra smooth sour mash distilled from a time-honored formula that originated in 1783. Evan Williams is produced in the heart of Kentucky's bourbon country. This bourbon is aged 12 years for a smooth, more complex flavor, world renowned by bourbon lovers. Yep, that's what it says. Alright, so I definitely get butterscotch and caramel, a little bit, obviously some oak, vanilla, toffee, some black pepper and blackberry, a little bit more cherry, some more. This has definitely got a lot more complexity to it. Yeah, black pepper, black cherry, some orange, banana, vanilla, toffee, caramel. This is actually quite complex on the nose. I'm really impressed and surprised by the nose on that. It's pretty fantastic. Alright, let's get into the taste. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Man, you get vanilla and caramel up front, and then it goes into that black pepper, black cherry, orange, banana, more spice. That's really quite interesting. And a 12-year-old bourbon. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. Yeah, there's that black pepper, black cherry, baking spices, a little bit of nutmeg, vanilla, caramel, orange, cherry. Man, I want to spend some more time with that. That's actually surprisingly excellent. That's a big thumbs up. I'm really liking that a lot. Alright, stay hydrated, my friends. So that's 101 proof, and then we have the single barrel, which is back down to 86.6 proof. More of that classic Evan Williams nuttiness. Vanilla, caramel. Obviously a lot softer on the nose and nothing off it. I mean, coming off that 12-year-old, this has very little going on. Cheers, Bourbon Quest. But very sweet and fruit forward with on the front, and then in the middle to back just cherry cola, vanilla, caramel. That's really fantastic. And what is this, like 7 or 8 years old? What it says on here. Barreled February 7th the 13th, bottled on March 11th the 21st. So yeah, 8 years old, a little over 8 years old. And then, but the 12-year-old's freaking fantastic. That's really good though. I like these a lot. I'm a big fan of the Evan Williams lineup, and these, like I said, I love the black label. I didn't like the old 1783 86 proof, but they stepped their game up with a sexier bottle and a 90 proof. And then if you get a chance to get by, if you're in Louisville, go by the Evan Williams Bourbon Experience and pick you up this red label 12-year-old, because it's amazing. That's really good. I'm glad I picked that up. A buddy of mine that I worked with, Marcus, had gotten one probably a couple months prior to me going up to Louisville back in, when was that? Like, oh, that was probably in, yeah, it was in September. I went up there, and he had gotten one maybe 2 or 4 weeks before from a customer, had gotten it for me, and he showed it to me. I said, I never had seen that before. And then a few weeks later, I was in Louisville, went by the Evan Williams Bourbon Experience, and when I saw it, I immediately bought it. And been looking forward to opening it, and glad I'm able to share it with you tonight, because this Evan Williams Red Label 12-year-old that I'm pretty sure you can only get at the Bourbon Experience in Louisville is pretty freaking awesome. I highly recommend it. We're going to have a little bit more of that tonight, because this is the first time I've ever had this, and it definitely lived up to the hype, which is nice. Yeah, it's always disappointing when you spend $100 or more on a bottle, and you're like, I paid that for that when I could have gotten a Old Forester 1910 or 1920 for $55. Are you kidding me? But no, this is not disappointing at all. This is well worth it. It's got a beautiful nose, good mouthfeel, viscosity, tons of complexity and flavor. Man, that is so good. That would really pair really great with a good cigar as well. All right, well, I wanted to bring you this lineup of Evan Williams tonight so I could have some of the Red Label 12-year-old. Glad I did. It's freaking fantastic. The whole lineup's really good, especially at their price points. I mean, even the single barrels around like $35 for a Evan Williams single barrel 8-year-old whiskey. Fantastic. I'm a big fan for a budget sipper, the Black Label. Now that they stepped the game up with a new bottle and higher proof point on the 1783 small batch, thumbs up, and then 2 thumbs up on this 12-year-old Red Label. It's freaking fantastic. All right, well, it's been a long day, and we finished off with some very good whiskey. If you haven't done so, please hit that subscribe button.